Bastards. Big-headed bastards.
Bastards. When you get the sweatshirt, you'll be able to just look down and read it.
Yes. But I never learned how to read. Okay, maybe that's not true. We're back. We have... I mean, I guess this is the 8th episode that we have going, but it's the 10th one that we filmed because we lost a couple. We're back on Twitch for the time being. We'll see if they get mad about my commentary on the only reasonable response to fascism being violence, because anything other than violence to oppose fascism just lets it keep going and build. As has been evidenced for like 100 years now. Anyway. So yeah,
we have mystery beers again.
Yes, we are back to not knowing what the fuck we're about to drink, apart from, well, it's going to be beer. And this time we're sure it's actually all going to be beer.
And not cider.
No surprise ciders. Yes, I shake my finger at you. You know who you are. We should have those out here pretty soon, and we'll be able to get on with the tasting and the ranking and the stuff. We were supposed to be at a brewery today, but things kind of went absolutely crazy.
There are some sours competitions going on.
Yeah, there's
a lot of canning stuff going on. Washington is opening up currently to about 70% capacity in some breweries, 50% in others.
So some of them are like really working overtime.
They're like double brewing at this point. So
they suddenly got too damn busy to deal with us right now, which is totally understandable.
Yeah.
We will have at least one brewery episode next month. We might actually have two. Still trying to work that out.
We will be starting to record in advance a little bit, kind of to like just keep up with it, and like if we need to take a break, we can.
Yeah. Gonna try and get at least an episode or two ahead of things.
Get a backlog.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to not actually have to necessarily do it every couple weeks, just because schedule. Yeah, the thing.
Do a bulk week and then just take a break.
Yeah. So some of these things are going to be live. Actually, pretty much all of them will be live. Some of them might all happen consecutively in a day. So I don't know. We'll see. We don't know what's going on, but we do know we're going to keep drinking because it's fun and we like to do that.
Like literally a hobby, kind of.
Yeah. Once again, thank you to everyone on the Patreon. I think we've mostly got that worked out, at least as far as the hiccup that was going on with the cards and the payments and all that happy horse shit. So that's good.
Yeah.
Still working on what we want to do for higher money level memberships, because we know there are some of you that are just like, shut up and take our money. So okay, we would like to. We're just trying to figure out what we can give you that's kind of acceptable and that we can actually keep up with.
And we are currently working on merch as well.
Yes.
The first thing that's probably going to come out is just like t-shirts. After that, I am looking at getting us a Big Head Bastards set of
mugs,
glasses and mugs. We're probably going to be the first one that I was looking at that I'm actually kind of excited about. And I didn't tell you about it until we were on the show because I wanted to see your reaction. There's a company that is willing to work with me and make ceramic beer mugs. Like,
okay,
insulated ceramic beer mugs.
Insulated
and put our logo on them.
Beer mug. How's it an insulated ceramic beer mug? Is it like double walled then?
Kind of.
It'd have to be.
Yeah.
That's a thing that I find interesting.
And they also make growlers, so we can have our own growler.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. And, and we're getting that, and then we're probably going to do Stein's mugs.
We definitely have to do
like
glasses. We will have sets of glasses.
Pint glasses, for sure.
Yeah, pint glasses, and we're also looking at... Well, you'll see. This one is real good. You'll see.
Yeah. Also, we were looking at doing a thing of when we get to 100 subscribers, we will give a random subscriber a custom shot glass. Yeah. So, probably sign it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. But when we do get 100 subscribers, that 100th person will get a very special prize, personalized somehow from us. Just because, 100, woo! I'm looking forward to that day. I don't know how many we've got right now, but that's because I don't really pay attention to much of any of the online stuff.
15.
Hey, 15, not bad. That's it's definitely a fraction of the way there.
You don't know most of them. I don't know most of them.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hello, all the people that don't actually know us that
Hello.
are like, oh, yeah, we'll give
Hello,
you some."
mystery people that we drink with.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Yeah. If you're drinking along with the show,
Speaking of drinking, hopefully we will have.
let it know.
We're gonna start drinking, and it's gonna be delicious. Well, I hope it's gonna be delicious.
She's just cutting some cheese up for dinner.
She's just cutting cheese. Yes, our magnificent producer Lala, his loving wife, is not only providing us with she'll be bringing the beer out to us. She's also making food, which I think is going to be delicious. She's making like bacon cheddar cheese fries, which
Ranch chicken.
just kind of make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
The bacon makes me feel warm and
This
fuzzy.
looks dark. I like the look of this. Let's see.
Where are these labeled? Oh, it's below the line of.
Yeah,
the
we
beer.
can't even see. So this has got to be one. Shit.
Good job, Rick.
I'm not that smart. I didn't. Fuck, I don't know, dude. No, okay, so definitely next time I'm gonna have to mark it higher up because I marked them way down
Oh,
here
there, yeah, it's one.
in the
It's
thing.
number one. I can see
It's
it.
number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring them out in order.
I bring them out in order. I'm not going to give you a number 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
no, I kinda
well, Ray
agree.
marked it like down here, and it's like.
Can't even see it. That's the darkness test.
Bring it in. Oh, we did not have. We forgot to grab water, but that's okay.
I have whiskey over here, so I'm good.
There's not a fucking palate cleanser. I mean, it'll wipe out your goddamn palate. Yes.
Get you ice water.
Mm.
Oh, thank you. That's a stout. It's very,
I feel like I've had this beer.
yeah. It's kind of coffee. But it's also like sweet. In an almost licoricey way.
I might be wrong, but I think this is a rye stout.
That would explain it. Kind of break.
Oh, that is fucking like so juicy. Like
Whoa!
juice.
It smells like a juicy fruit. Is it number 2? Yeah.
Mmm. Very grapefruit, citrusy, sweet, delightful.
Wow, that is dangerous.
Very, very, very drinkable.
Very light.
I dig that.
Light and fluffy. Like a cotton ball.
Also, a thing that I believe that I have had. There's a very.
Oh, thank you. We have
I think
water
that's
now.
almost.
Oh, yeah, with the circle ice cubes.
It's like super fuzz, but not.
You like my circle-y ice cubes? Because I drink way too much hard liquor, so I need to... Oh, mine has a purple silicone on it.
Your ice cold balls.
No, I got the marked one.
Are you supposed to have like a weird rubbery purple spot on your ball?
Depending on the day.
See a doctor.
Depends on what I'm doing. Might have a rubber ring around it.
It's not a tumor. Oh shit, it is a tumor.
I got that removed.
Jinkies.
Yeah, it sucked.
Just fucking wow.
You love where this show goes sometimes.
You know, I never have any idea. We're like, I'm glad that neither one of us ever have any idea where the fuck we're going with anything. We're just kind of like, hey, what are we gonna do? I don't fucking know. We were supposed to like have we were at some point we had decided that we were gonna do like talk about things and like we'll research something and talk about the thing, but we haven't really fucking been doing that.
Whoa.
Mostly, I've just been watching Ronnie O'Sullivan do some crazy ass shit because I found it like I don't know if you're familiar with the name Ronnie O'Sullivan, but he is probably the world's greatest snooker player, and this dude like on a regular basis runs perfect games.
Damn.
Just like, yeah, no, I got all of the balls in. Like I win, One run, fuck you, all the balls, la 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 la.
I've been playing a lot of mini golf and watching the Senate trip over
Number
itself.
3.
Ambery. Ooh.
That's nice.
Also eating a lot of food.
I guess we should probably do something about having a light to shine through, so maybe some of the people that are watching can see this coloring a little bit better.
It's good. Very light. Get hoppy. Here, you can do the showing. I'll give you the light. This will be the bigger light. Because it's kind of bendy, so you can just do whatever the fuck you want with it. It won't mind.
Again, very familiar.
It's like that drunk chick you met at the bar one time. She don't care. She just goes with it. There you go.
Ow!
Yeah, it's pretty bright. You can show the color real good.
Thanks for the warning on that. Let's see if I can...
You can turn it down by just clicking the button once.
well, mostly I'm trying to make sure I don't blind the people at home, but, I mean, that probably gives you some indication. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe that'll... I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we'll find out. Anyway.
It's kind of picking up. It's ambery.
It's that one. This one. Oh, shit. I can't even see the light.
That's dark. He's dork.
That's pretty normal. I can't see the light. Snicker, snicker, tee hee.
You're not you when you're
I do definitely like that. That's,
Oh, you know what we fucking forgot?
probably a lot,
We don't
because
have
we're
any
stupid
liquid.
sometimes.
We don't have any liquid dip.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, we don't have water. We were supposed to have some liquid death today, but we forgot to grab the liquid death because, well, we're hacks and frauds, and the last thing that we're probably ever going to be is professional. So,
Somebody in the future ever says, like, this show is scripted, I'm seriously going to freak out.
you guys planned this. You fucking... Yeah, cool.
Thank you, dear.
Mmm. Chocolatey.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
Don't like that one?
Mm-mm.
It's got a little bitter, but it's got a little bitter on the back end.
I have a weird, I am very allergic to chocolate.
This also tastes very familiar.
So when I drink something that tastes like chocolate, my body has the instinct to reject it for my own safety. So when I drink this, I'm like, yay, chocolate! Then my body goes, no chocolate. Because it has like a cocoa-y, like a cocoa powderiness to it. Is this another dark one? Hang on.
Mmm. Most definitely.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's not even coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Dang. Alright.
Yeah. That's definitely something dark. But you could tell just from fucking, like, just looking at it, you can tell that that's definitely a dark beer. But, it's got just a very slight little bit of a red kind of tinge to it.
Also, just so that, like, we get this out there in case it comes up in the future, we are not a kid's show.
Oh, yeah. Dear God, no.
This ain't no Good Mythical Morning going on here.
Yeah, no. We're
This is a show
No,
that we
fuck that.
typically expect most of our audience to be drinking along with us in some form or another. Like, if you're somebody who can't drink alcohol anymore for whatever reason, and you just watch the show because you like to hear about it, grab a non-alcoholic beer or maybe a soda or something. That's still drinking along.
like, yeah.
But we typically expect you to be over the age of 18, if not 21.
Beer number 5.
The hand of fate has provided. Wow.
That's quite pleasant, that is right there. I do like that. Yeah.
Gotta get out the light. I might get like a lighted, like a lit coaster. So you can...
That's actually, that's got a nice little kind of red-ish sort of thing going on. That's a, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can actually see.
It's pretty cool.
I try not to blind any of y'all with the little...
Well, the camera
light
auto
thing.
corrects, so it won't
Yeah,
be-
no, we gotta grab like a flashlight or something. That's just fucking inconvenient. Mmm.
Boom.
Oh, that is sweet.
There you go.
Mmm.
Just balancing on my phone. It actually looks kind of cool.
Just balancing on my... Fuck!
Just balancing on my waterproof phone.
And the last one.
Your final beer. It's kind of cool because like you don't really see your hands when you're bringing
The
them
beers
in. It's
just
like,
kind of descend.
The beer's just.
We're just like pulling them out of the void. Like, let me
That's
just
right.
yank this out of my
Void
inventory.
beer.
Oh wow! Holy fuck!
If I ever made my own beer, you know I'd call it the Void.
It smells like a fucking orange crush.
What the fuck? Have you tried this?
I don't know what this is, but I think I'm
You
gonna
know
like
the
it.
answer to that.
You need to try this. Tastes like fucking. It tastes like Tang.
Oh wow.
It tastes like Tang.
I like that. It's not carbonated enough for me though.
No, it's very light on the carbonation. It's like a watered down Fanta.
It's interesting.
I know I've had this.
I've never had this, but I'm
pretty
really
good.
excited about it. But I'm also
well, you
terrified.
would know you bought it.
Well, his dad.
Yeah,
did.
actually,
Oh, Dad.
today's
Yeah.
beer selection was brought to us by my father, who needed to go to Home Depot today, and since Soda Wine is right down the fucking street, I was like, hey, while you're there, can you pick up 6 random beers? So he did.
Episode 8-ish. The Daddening.
Oh, dear God, there should have been only one. Fuck, oh my God. If any of you think there should have been more than one Highlander anything, you're wrong. It's okay if you think that there should have been more than one Highlander anything, but the first movie is the only thing that counts.
I like how this smells more than I like how it tastes, and that's kind of weird.
Although there were some good liners in the the quickening. Final Dimension. Hey, let's do a prequel to the sequel.
Prequel to the Ow.
Timeline? We don't need to pay attention to that.
Wiggly wobbly timey wimey.
I think time travel is an interesting concept, but a really fucking bad idea.
Actually, you want to know what this tastes like? Do you remember when I was a kid and had my like nutrition deficiency? So I had to take that weird like orange powder that was like half carbonated, half not, like a nutrient thing in my water.
Yeah.
This tastes exactly fucking like that. Like this is what I drank my entire childhood, just not in beer form. I don't actually know if this is beer or your dad just put some vitamins in some water. Like, because it doesn't taste like alcohol.
No, this is I'm pretty sure this is a tangerine beer. And
It's like some light ass beer. I mean, all of these are
I
good.
might be wrong, but I think that's a tangerine beer, and I'm pretty fucking
okay.
sure I've had that.
So I need to rank them now.
Yeah.
So that orange one is definitely going to be in my top 3. I don't know if it's going to be my number 1 because
Yeah.
I mean it's good, but it's not like blow your fucking socks off.
But that's
It's
almost like
interesting.
fucking smoky now.
Oh, I hear bacon,
Yes, I also hear bacon.
and I'm sad about it.
Because you can't smell it yet?
No, because I'm allergic.
Oh, sad day. You can't have any bacon. I love bacon.
I'm still gonna eat it.
This is killing me, but it's delicious.
Just be a little bloaty and itchy.
I think this one's gonna be my number 1. Is number 5, and this one's gonna be my number 2. Is number 6. And I think it was number 2.
These are all just really... Thank you, Dad. Good fucking job. These
Right.
are all good fucking
Does
beers.
you watch the show?
I don't know. Maybe. Possibly.
Hi, Dad. I also call you Dad. You're just everyone's dad.
I know there's a couple people that watch this. I'm going to give a shout out to Lex, Lance, and Erica. I know that y'all keep up with the show at least a little bit. So
Hi,
yeah, Julia, hi. We know some of you. I don't know the rest of you. Maybe eventually we will. Actually, at some point, after the plague dies down and people get vaccinations and all that happy horse shit, maybe we'll get a whole bunch of things together and we'll do like a meet and greet sort of thing.
Yeah, in Spokane. Oh yeah, when the cups come in at Bellwether, I'm definitely going to be doing a little bit on that.
Yes. KJ Pottery posted on their Instagram today all of the mugs for Bellwether before they were glazed. So, and the thing said that they were glazed or getting put in the glaze kiln today, which tells me that new mugs should be in at Bellwether pretty soon, which I'm fucking looking forward to.
Probably Monday or Tuesday.
I get a new coffee cup.
I get my first year of Mug Club.
This will be my second year actively in Bug Club, my third year of Bug Club, because after they did Bug Club the first year, there were 5 mugs that were left over that no one claimed. And since no one claimed them, I bought them all. I was like, are you going to sell those? They're like, oh yeah, we might as well, because like...
Am I keeping the bacon separate? Or are you going to suffer tonight?
I'm just gonna suffer.
Okay.
If I'm
That
already
makes my life easier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just let him suffer.
if I'm already
He'll be
drunk
okay.
and sober me, cut this the fuck out. If I'm already drunk and going to be physically exerting myself later, I might as well just say fuck it.
Yeah, say that to everybody. Say it louder.
I
What?
will.
He needs
'cause
to work out later.
There's no one watching,
He
and
need-
I told me to cut it out. But Turing probably won't. Fuck you, Turing.
What? Just because you
I
need to
love
get-
my wife and I perform my husbandly duties. Deal with it.
Dude, I don't think there's anything wrong with you being like, oh yeah, by the way,
This is
after
an
I'm
18
drinking.
plus like thing. Anyway.
Well, not just that, but like, there's no reason why you should be like sad about. Like, it
Have
was
you
like,
seen my wife?
but oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you insensitive prick.
What? She's hot.
True.
I say it to my Discord guys all the time. They're like, "Was that your wife? Did she say hello?" Okay, one of the guys in my Discord, who I know watches it. Hi, Jeremy. She started calling him Jer Bear, and she is the only person allowed to call him Jer Bear because it's adorable. Yeah, I think we have a similar rating. So my number 1 is number 5.
I'm
My
still
number,
trying. Well, I haven't totally figured mine out yet.
I'm gonna give mine. Number 5 is my number 1. Number 6 is my number 2, and my number 3 is number 2. I know that sounds like a mind fuck, but just trust me on this. I don't know. It's kind of between number 2 and number 3 because they're both pretty good. I'm not really a huge fan of number 1 or number 4. But I'll obviously drink them because it's like the rule. I started this episode off with 4 shots of whiskey, so give me a break here.
Looks like I got 1, 5, and 6.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, 1, 5, and
Close.
6 are my picks for the top round. They are all really
all-
fucking good beers, though.
Yeah.
Like, this amber is a good amber.
It is a good amber. Also,
I almost wonder if this is Killian's Red. I might be wrong. I probably am, but
finding out shortly.
I really think I've had this before. I think this is a tangerine beer.
Quick side note: I am currently talking to a pot shop about also sponsoring us because we're a 21 plus show.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, give me oil because I smoke a gram of 1 to 1 a day. So fucking yeah, kick down, dude.
I got the contact info for Lucky Leaf here in Spokane. Even if they don't sponsor us, if you need to go somewhere where literally every person who works the damn store can advise you on what you need, because we mostly, myself and my wife, mostly go there for medicinal purposes. Part of the reason I can do this show today is because I took a bunch of CBD oil and shit to help my digestion and whatnot. And they all know like what they're talking about. Like we went in there to get some sleep tincture for a friend of ours, and the lady up there was like, "Oh, you have insomnia or this or this?" And she was like, "Oh, insomnia. Okay, this one." Boom. And there you go. Like I've been to a couple pot shops around Spokane or even in other states where it's like, "Hey, I need this thing," and they're like, Dude, when you got some educated people behind the little bar, you know you're getting some good shit. When they're sitting there, they're like, "Well, you know, this might be good for that, but you probably want to go with that." Like, they give you options, and they know what they're talking about.
You know, I wonder if there's anywhere to get there is a strain that I had many years ago that I would like to try again. It was called Crippled Rhino. It was a cross of White Rhino and something else, and it pretty much macrameed your ass into the couch. Like,
That sounds like Danny's bad juju, which I actually have some of right now.
ugh.
Some good shit.
But honestly, to me, the name, like, the strain itself, the name of it, honestly, I generally don't really give a fuck because you can have 2 plants that are the exact same strain, and depending on how they're grown, they're going to turn out completely fucking different.
So, I won't show the brand on screen for various reasons, but I got this at Lucky Leaf, and it's what I drink every night to help me eat food.
I like
can't
the
usually
brand
eat
that has my name on it. I like the brand that
It
has my
your
name on it.
They make a diet version so I can drink it. And it's good. I'm actually going to take a swig of this. So
Is it stevia? Or... You better be careful with how you look at that label, boy.
I know how to look at labels. Shut up.
I know how to read. Go away.
Yeah. Warning, contains coconut. Oh. Really?
Well, that's a good thing for my friend, at least one of my friends to keep track of. My friend Nicola is unfortunately allergic to coconut. She was not allergic to coconut for a very long time.
Distillate oil in this product was extracted using food-grade ethyl alcohol. Ooh. Unlawful outside of Washington State. Yep, well, good thing we're in Washington.
Unlawful outside of Washington State because you can't take drugs across state lines because it's a federal offense.
Even though cannabis should not be a Scheduled 1 narcotic. We end the war on drugs, decriminalize drugs. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know where to look for that, honestly.
Look at Portugal.
Diet Citrus Kush Lemonade.
I'll look at it later.
Not for kids. Just like this show.
Not for children.
By the way, we might have to start putting a adult supervision tag on our videos because I recently got a message from someone saying that their kid watched our video.
Oh.
And they were like, hey, you guys should probably put a warning on it because I totally forgot when they pulled up you guys' YouTube video. And it started off with Ray saying, fuck white Nazis.
Fuck white supremacy. Fuck racism. Fuck sexism. Fuck capitalism.
Just be fucking nice to each other. We're a bunch of overly evolved monkeys who are just ruining everything.
We were all really lucky that we even managed to be able to get this far, or that we even have sentience. We're on a little tiny wet rock spinning out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And while it's...
Want a slug?
Sure. Cheers.
Yeah. A good mouthful probably gave you about between 10 to 20.
Alright, I'm gonna...
You go ahead. Yeah, no, we're a bunch of sentient water-based meat suitcases on a floating wet rock in space. Get over yourselves. Like, people are so much more fun to be around when you're being positive to them.
Sweetened only with stevia.
Stevia! Yeah, that's part of the reason we do this show, too, is we've gone to a lot of breweries, and most of the time, if somebody's being an asshole at a brewery, they're going to get kicked out. If you're being nice at a brewery, you make new friends.
Well, most of the time, if you're being an asshole somewhere, you're going to get kicked out. Like,
I mean, except for grocery stores, really.
Yeah,
Surprisingly
it's
tolerated.
It's... Oh, man.
Don't go to Walmart and be an asshole. I'll kick your ass myself. I used to work in retail. I don't give a shit no more.
Fuck it.
I'm retired because I have too many health issues, which means I don't give a fuck.
Dear Lala, might we know what we have been drinking, please? I'm excited. This is... I believe we are prepared to find out what the fuck we're imbibing.
Okay.
She's awesome.
And now we get to know. Yeah, no, super cool. I'm really glad that that we have her to be able to help out with stuff and that she's willing to help out. It's nice to have
Help.
Nice to have awesome people. Oh gosh, what do we get? What do we get? I wonder if that was a super fuzz. Not the 3, but the
Number 1.
breakfast stout, double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout.
So it was
from
coffee.
Founders. Nice. All right, that's tasty one right there.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Elysian Contact,
Contact
Haze. Hazy
Okay.
IPA.
All right, that is.
Oh, that one is a... Where does it say?
Oh yeah.
We need to read off the horsepower. What's the horsepower of yours?
Probably not much.
8.3 horsepower.
I got fries to watch.
All right.
6%.
4.
6 horsepower.
Wait, that's 3. Sorry.
Number 3, Fairwinds Scotch Ale. Oh yeah.
We'll
Big
be tagging
Fork,
all of these.
Montana, 6.4% alcohol.
We'll be tagging all of these on our Untapped account. Big
4.
Head Bastards.
No lie. Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball Imperial Stout. 9.5%.
There was
That's
a time.
9.5 out.
Irish Death. Just regular Irish Death.
Oh, thank
All right,
fuck.
Yeah.
And
All right. Yep. There we go.
Number 6.
Number 6. Tangerine.
Oh,
Lost
you
Coast.
were right.
Yeah.
It's tangerine.
Yeah. No, I was like, I
Hey,
swear
hon.
I've seen this. Like, I.
Do you want the rest of my tangerine?
There, you get the Fairwinds, the Irish Death. I am not surprised that No Lie was not on my highest list of things. Like, nothing against No Lie, but I have.
Sorry, I'm interrupting your cooking. It's a big kitchen though, right? Pull out a big kitchen though, right?
I rarely wind up thinking that they are the best beer when it comes around to I rarely wind up thinking that they are the best beer when it comes to a lot of times trying to drink them. So let's see. The Founders, the Irish Death, and the Tangerine were what I picked. And what was yours? One?
It was 5, 6, and 2.
5, 6, and 2. So you liked Irish Death was your favorite.
I drink this a lot. You guys have probably noticed if you check on the Untapped, I drink this a shitload when I'm eating food because it's a good to go with.
6, and 2.
It goes well with meat flavors, is what I've kind of noticed. Like burgers, steak,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Irish Death goes really well.
Well,
with
it's
it's a meal beer. Like it's not.
It's not just that. It's a well-rounded, smooth, incredibly inoffensive stout. Like it's not. It doesn't have anything in it that really. It doesn't have anything in the flavor profile that's like, fuck yeah! It's just like, I am a stout.
So like for all the people who may like in the future assume that we only drink like fancy beers or something, Irish Death is actually one of my favorites just because it's an inoffensive. I just need a beer today.
I like Irish Death. I fucking love Mocha Death. I'm kind of sad it's only available for such a short period of time.
And peanut butter and
Peanut Death is so bad. God, dude,
so
fucking
awful.
peanut. No,
You know
no
what?
peanut
Wait.
beer. Fucking peanut butter beer is the worst fucking thing.
We have a thing for this. You are allowed to shoot one beer.
Shoot one beer.
Shoot one. So, a friend of mine helped me think of this. We might discuss it off camera, but it's probably going to be a thing.
Well, it's too late now. We're on camera. So what the fuck is happening?
So, one of my friends had the idea that at the end of each episode, as like a special Patreon thing for you Patreon people, we pick our least favorite beer between the two of us.
Okay.
And we shoot whatever bottle or can it we used to be in.
Okay.
Because.
Because.
And because. Or, you know, you don't need to do one every episode, but like if we find a beer that we absolutely fucking hate, we're gonna do like probably an Instagram post of us just like blowing up the bottle. Or can.
That really doesn't strike me as a Scotch ale.
No? But yeah, also, we have a show Flintlock. This does not actually fire.
Scotch ale with rose hips.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, I promise.
Oh yeah, I should probably read off all the slogans on the things.
Oh yeah.
Number 1, Founders Breakfast Stout. 8.3% horsepower, 60 IBUs. That's International Bitterness Units, for those of you that are not in the know. The coffee lover's consummate beer, brewed with an abundance of flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates, and 2 types of coffee. This stout has an intense, fresh roasted Java nose, topped with a frothy, cinnamon-colored head that goes forever. I don't think that fucking goes forever, man. Alright. Yeah, that head goes for fucking ever. Probably that's the flattest one here. You, sir, are full of lies. That's what that is.
You're full of shite. You are.
Numero dos was the... Wait, I can remember. I know that I can do this. Yes. Elysian's Contact Haze. Now owned by Coors. They still do good shit. And they have several places over in Seattle. Let's see. Gotta get this the right angle because sometimes they print this where it's just silver and the reflection around here makes it real hard. There we go. The day the world stood still and Elysian brewed a hazy IPA.
That's like a joke on themselves.
Right? Rules were broken to bring you Contact Haze, a tangled chemistry of mild haze, low bitterness, and an explosion of hop aroma. Bursts of bright raspberry, currant, citrus, guava, and passion fruit, with a slight floral note. I mean, kinda, yeah.
I mean,
I got a lot of grapefruit on that.
my marriage is a pretty tangled chemistry.
And we're also, not real good on the whole description of beer. We are not sommeliers. That's for goddamn sure.
We don't drink it and spit it out. We just drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
Like, oh, this tastes of almond and apricot, and a touch of pineapple with a tinge of smoke. Like, that's a good beer. I like that beer. It's got a good flavor on it.
I love how random we get to be on this show. It's the best.
Everybody get random.
Yeah. For the first hour, we're on YouTube. After that, usually we like bring in a pet,
Oh yeah, that's
hang out
right.
with other people. We've gotten a little bit too efficient at doing this kind of quickly, so we might need to start like shortening how long we're on YouTube so we can have more Patreon content.
That is that might be a thing. I don't know. Well, let's see.
For as little as $5 a month, you too can
for as little
enjoy,
as $5 a month on Patreon, you too can enjoy the whole show.
and also get a discount on merch when it finally comes out.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's probably the discount goes up as you go up in Patreon. Okay, if you're on the $100 tier, probably gonna be able to give you like 50% off on the merch store. But if you're like, $5, yeah, like 10%.
So I have an appreciation for how they did this. So they've got a label that they just slapped on it, but they actually have something printed at the top of the can, which is kind of Montana's liquid treasure, and like a little logo type thing of a sailboat. Mayhaps a schooner.
Dude, I'm so excited about having our
I don't know what kind of.
I'm so excited about having our own pint glasses. I cannot wait.
I'm so looking forward to having our own like special set of glasses just.
You're gonna be
for
like
the
showing
show.
to everybody who comes over to your house.
It's like, check this shit out, motherfuckers.
Fair winds Scotch ale with rose hips. Sheets to the wind. Our traditional Scotch ale is brewed with caramel, malt, and rose hips to create a medium-bodied, drinkable beer, named after a seafarer's safe journey. Right, all natural ale with natural flavors, as opposed to ale with unnatural flavors. Ooh, oh shit, fuck me. There's a brewery that I just recently ran across because a friend of mine found an app that I can't remember the name of, but I sent you a message about that lets you order beers from all over the fucking U.S.
Yes, you told me about that one.
And there is there's a brewery called Adroit Theory that has wicked badass artwork on their cans, and on each of the beers there's a suggested pairing for food and for there's suggested pairings for like a couple of different kinds of food and some other stuff. But one of them had a suggestion for a pairing of music, and it's this like kind of album from like 2010, and it's like fucking progressive metal. I'm just like, huh.
Also, that other that app that sent me a message that we still need to get our first order together on that for the one that makes like the peanut butter and jelly cider and like stuff like that. I showed you it when we were at Bellwether last. I'm
pretty sure I was not sober for that.
There's an app that makes like.
What do you want me to remember?
We have a membership.
Remember
and
what
I signed
is
up.
This is a thing. If you can get your hands on it, it's amazing. It's called No Sparge Imperial Golden from Taxman Brewing Company. Now,
The Great Northern. That's the one. The Great Northern app.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that. So,
Great
sparge is when they're doing the brewing process. Sparging is running more water through the grain to be able to get as much out of it as you can. To not do a sparge on a beer run is like the single most expensive way to make a beer. Like you just be like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna take the best of the best of the best. Like first run, only that of what gets taken off of the mash, and just that one that's it. We're not gonna run any extra water through it. No extra stuff. We're just that. It's expensive. It's like a stupidly expensive way to make a beer, and there's like. It's not a thing that you do. You always wind up sparging it. Well, for this beer, they didn't do that. And they wound up with a 12% Imperial Ale that was so destructively good. Like, oh my god. Like, did not seem like a 12% beer. But,
Fair enough.
woo! That was a good burger. I did like it very much. Yes, I did.
Side note, I am not, like, just texting on my phone. I'm, doing stuff for the...
I was going to say, gosh, we're being so
Channel.
exciting right now.
Oh, I am the most...
Now is not the time to do that.
Oh, wait.
I am the most exciting person. I also just realized as soon as I sent that text to a friend of mine to watch the stream,
Yeah?
it had literally a picture of me on my phone because it did exact screenshot of when I hit send. So it's like the thumbnail of me just being like this, and you're like pointing some shit out. I mean, that's most of our lives, to be honest. Like
Me pointing out shit?
me on social media, typing it out. Many of your rants have made it on the Instagram.
I still have that one with that one family member that decided to go off on you on Facebook, and I was like, "Yeah, this is a public forum. Like, don't just start shit."
Yeah, she don't watch the show.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't really
Not
care if
really
she watches the
surprised.
show or not. I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
If you got shitty family members, you should definitely cut them off if, like, at all feasible.
Yeah.
Because you don't deserve that.
Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with taking parts of your family that are not good for you or to you and writing them out of your fucking life. Because if people are abusing you, you don't really need to keep them around.
This has been a message from the bastards. We give inspirational quotes. You should exist even if it's purely out of spite of people who think you can't do something.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Go fucking do it.
I have an appreciation for the people that exist solely out of spite.
I exist out of I exist out of spite. So many people are like, "Oh, you're disabled, you're never gonna do anything." Fuck you! Look at me, I'm drinking on a show.
Like, the odds of my
Winner.
Like, the odds of my existence in general are, like, cosmically fucking small. So the fact that it's happened, alright, I won that lottery.
You're a pile of nerves in a water-based meat suitcase. You're doing pretty good.
I am a ghost in a very squishy shell.
Ghost in a very squishy shell. The movie.
Yeah, right. God, man. Okay. Fucking the live action Ghost in the Shell is a piece of shit. Fuck that movie. It undermined the entire point of the original manga anime. Like, ugh.
Sorry.
God, fuck the end of that movie. Just like, fuck the end of iRobot.
Oh, that hurt. There was
It's
so
like,
much
you know,
they
I
could have
completely
done.
agree with Kevin Smith when he's like, dude, the end of that movie is just like, you're getting a really good blowjob. And then she's like, right when you're just about to done, she's like,
Or she bites you.
I'm gonna. Nah.
Fuck. The rejected. Where you're just like, hey, yeah, this is...
Rejection! That's just not.
Denied!
Gretzky is denied. Jump in the open net.
It's like sticking your dick in a whiskey bottle.
When that man, when I was in Mississippi,
Drink next.
beer. When I was in Mississippi, I remember going to the hospital one time and overhearing a conversation from a couple of doctors about a kid that got his dick stuck in a shotgun. So, just for anybody out there that might be thinking about it,
tense
please do not try to have
situation.
sex with your firearms. Like, probably not a good idea.
So don't ever do what I'm about to do. But this
Ladies, I don't care how much you love your Glock.
So this is a fake firearm, which is the only reason I'm going to look at it like this. Could you fit anything in there? Oh, that makes me nervous just looking
You
at
know,
it.
that's like whenever somebody's like, guess how many donuts I can fit on my dick. Like, dude, if you can put a donut on your dick without breaking it, that's... How big is that donut? How big is the whole...
I could pop the cork out of a croissant. Or not a croissant, a
Pop the
cinnamon
cork
roll.
out of a croissant? What?
Yeah, did you know that like certain bakers will call the middle of a cinnamon roll the cork? I didn't know that.
Okay.
Like a bunch of my
Interesting.
baker friends were like, yeah, no, we call it the cork because there's actually a way you can like stick your thumb through the bottom of the middle of a cinnamon roll and it'll pop out like just the core. And that's what they do at Cinnabon when you get the cinnamon roll.
Ah, yes, the place of the devil's jisms.
Yes. It's full of tempt.
Okay, so I'm not really a huge fan of Jim Gaffigan anymore, but I did find him talking about Cinnabon rather amusing. He's like, if you're eating at Cinnabon, you're a fucking man.
Yeah, no, so this is just for, like, I just want to, like, reiterate this because I know we're on YouTube. And I like to be nice to YouTube because they're, like, part of our income now. This is a dud flintlock, okay?
Well, I mean, it's
Long,
a cap
slender,
gun.
and fake.
It's a cap gun. I mean,
It wouldn't even set off caps. I tested it.
oh, it's so broken.
Yeah, I'm currently working on fixing it because it was broken by several other people who shall not be named. You know who they are.
I'm not
Broken
saying
guess.
anything. Forsyth patent. Yes, that's definitely a broken spring.
Yeah, so I'm working on getting that pulled apart and fixed. But in the meantime, it's a prop. It doesn't do anything.
I do have an appreciation for the octagonal barrel.
I love octagonal. So I used to do civil rights guns. One of the things I hated the most was any sort of smooth round barrel. By the way, this is how you hand a gun to somebody. Just like a side note, point it off to the side of your body and hand it to them. If you have to do it sideways, but be holding this middle section before the trigger. I have seen so many fucking people, even at the shooting range, hand me a gun like this. Whether your finger is against the flat or not.
in the South. My grandfather taught me how to handle a gun at a very young
Also,
age.
never check if something's loaded like this, especially not black powder.
Also, if you've got something that's got like a slide on the top, the cool movie thing where you're like, yeah, it's probably safer to keep it away from your face because there have been quite a few moments of people going, like pull back on the slide and they pull down on it and then it just like shoots out of their hand and
The finger pulls. Oh, yep. Anyway.
So pretty much everything is done. We're just waiting for the cheese to melt on the fries.
Yo, we're about to cut off the YouTube portion.
Oh man, that is one of the most beautiful things that I have ever fucking heard.
For Patreon, we will probably be eating food with our producer. For YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty fucking close to being done. We're just waiting a few minutes on food.
Yeah.
But
you said slide stuff. There you go. I know what you mean. You're talking about the
yeah,
doing that. This
Yeah.
is an airsoft gun, orange tip.
yeah.
It's not loaded. Yeah, no, I've seen the videos of people just they pull it back and their finger slips. And why were they keeping their finger in here anyway when doing that?
Because they weren't taught proper gun safety.
So basically, what he's saying is
No,
when you
although-
pull it back, it pops up and your finger pulls it and goes like that, so that it would go into your face.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Don't do that.
Be
Hold it
careful
like
with
this.
guns. They throw rocks real hard, real fast with shit that goes boom.
They throw rocks with rocks.
It's
Mashed up rocks. That's what
Everything is
gunpowder
sticks and rocks. Sticks and rocks. I don't give a fuck. All of our technology is sticks and rocks. We found out how to make rocks do... Sticks and rocks do all sorts of stuff, including make light. But yeah, it's all sticks and rocks. I can break anything down into sticks and rocks.
Guess what, YouTube?
Guns are sticks that throw rocks. It's true.
If I had to get shot by anything, I would rather get shot by a 9mm than a crossbow. Anyway, we are going to check off of YouTube for now. I'm going to mark down when we do that.
I think I need to get a tattoo of a crossbow for a friend of mine that died last year because when I asked him how he wanted it, at one point we were talking about how you would like to die, and he's like, I want to go out crossbow duel at dawn with Ted Nugent. He's like, I know that man will kill me, but what a way to go out. Legit.
And on that note,
All right, I'm gonna grab the highest power motherfucker here that I've got, which is number 1, which you might have.
I have just enough.
All right.
All right.
Keep drinking.
Keep thinking.
Catch y'all next time. Thanks, YouTube.
And don't do nothing about white supremacy.
Don't do nothing about sexism either.